Hello, man. I'm Moon, running for counselor of Ward 183. This is my favorite study music. So we are in a session of learning to learn. We are connecting every information. What am I learning? What I've learned is I am perhaps the study has continued. My studying has continued, but I feel like I'm going to a point where I'm losing the personalization of it. Where it's yes, I'm learning about other people's companies, other people's things, how they're running, okay, and the basics, okay. The business is simple. You just need a lot of people to give you enough money, so you can do something and have enough money left over after you re-up, just simple. And getting enough people to know, it's a bit of common sense. It's just I realize sometimes you just overthink. I'm like overthinking. Like, I know enough. I've been doing this for like so long. You've been studying for so long, but it's just like stepping. After just doing it again, bro. Like sometimes you might have you learn more than you. And losing my train of thought. Well, let's go back. But I know what to do. So I just wrote, you will learn more by doing. I will learn a lot more by doing. It's got even like it's the next step. It's like a practical study. Now you are integrating the information by doing it, applying it. So it's in that step of that study process. And key thing with me is I'm trying to align everything so everything seems to be coherent. Everything seems like, so I know I'm doing the process, but I don't see the whole picture yet, if that makes sense. Okay, so because I'm framing this as like, okay, I need to boom, but this is like in the learning process. I realized right now I'm like, oh, this is the practical study. So this instead, it is connecting to it. This is getting into mastery. So I'm getting into mastery now. It's not only retaining it for now. I'm getting into mastery. I'm applying what I'm learning, and now now I can encode it more in my brain. So honestly, this is learning to learn, bro. I like to learn, bro. Every time you see it from a different way, you organize it. I already said that. You guys already knew that. Keep talking fast. I'm talking fast because I lost the whole reason why I put up the reason why I even took the camera right now is, like I said, integration, personalize. One avatar, actually one channel. I decided on YouTube and Insta because right now I feel comfortable. Right now we're preparing for January. January is when I'm actually more refined. I'm actually okay. I'm applying at that. I'm like, nah, let me do right now a practical. What would I do right now? January, I imagine I have more funds. I'm just, how can I say? Doesn't matter. Off track. Key point. What am I trying to say? So basically, I've defined, personalized, advertise, YouTube, Insta. I say YouTube and Insta. My avatar for whoever likes the product, and of course the product is me. So whoever likes the product for now, steady, because I know right now I'm not in the mood. I'm just like learning. I know January. Okay, this is what I'm trying to say. January is a more refined, where I'm like, okay, you picked yourself up. I don't know if you guys know, I took a big break. After I didn't work it more than like half a year. Like right now, no, a year and a couple of months. No kids, bro. So I'm grateful. Take the time to regroup my energy. Getting back in the grooves of things. Getting back in the world. We're just going, bro. So right now, I'm gaining my strength and say, what would I do now for fun? Because this is a fun situation. So how do you utilize the situation right now? How do you Monopolize, is that the word? I don't know, the word didn't left me, but yes, so let's do that. And I know Alex likes to say stuff about guarantees. For now, I'm just encoding guarantees, and people like guarantees and stuff like that, and promises. So this is probably into the. Is this into the sales, or is this well, it's not a sale. I realized, bro, get into the promise. This is see you. So okay. My bad. Learn to learn. Like, alright, one avatar, whoever. For now, avatar is whoever likes me personally right now. And January, how is that gonna change? January is more. I'm trying to. So I'm okay. I see. I'm niching. And then I'm going into depth, then I'll go wide. I see what I'm saying. Okay, so now content is just, I see. So these type of, I see. Okay. So right now what I'm saying is, I see. Okay, I'm starting to understand in a sense. Okay, so right now, content, this type of content, even though it's not edited, you're overthinking. I realize, okay, so I'm overthinking. I'm realizing I'm connecting. And I think right now, I see. Right now, I'm switching the mindsets and I'm really connecting in every way. I know I have to do everything in every way. I don't have to wait to everything. But I guess just like maybe just a little bit. What are people going to think? How are people going to take it? How do I want people to see me? How do I want people like, oh no, he drinks. He's a counselor that drinks. Oh no, he's an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. He's a stoner. I might accept the stoner just a little bit. I don't mind the stoner. You know what I mean? But alcoholic, that's crazy. Alcoholic is pushing it. You know what I mean? It's very pushing it. I don't like to drink, but it's fun, nigga. It's fun. I was hating on you guys. I was a hater on you guys. I was hating on the drinkers. I'm like, you guys, like, it takes so long just to, I'm like, nah, that's not for me. I used to puke. Oh, that was not for me. Alcoholics was not for me. I'm like, I'm drinking. You drink? You alcoholic, nigga? I'll sing as a joke though. I'm not really saying it though. But I'm like, nigga, you dirt, bro. You're drinking petrol, nigga. That shit don't taste good. Bro. It does not. I don't know how you guys drink that. Like, I swear to God, I don't know how you guys. This is the first time where I'm starting to realize, okay, people might be a bit different. Because I'm tasting this alcohol. I'm just tasting it. I'm just like, I do not know. As a kid, you just like, you drink it. I'm like, nah. I'm like, I thought this is the blessed thing, but I'm like drinking. I'm like, nah, buddy. It does not taste good at all. After a while, I like, pardon my language, I call them the bitch drinks. This is the drinks that shorties like. So it was like tequilas, stuff like that, margaritas. But back to the subject. You see how, even though I realized this was the main topic, I kind of strayed. This finger, pinky, you realize I strayed in the main thought. But I still kept the connection, the line. Sometimes when I go too far, I lose track of the main narrative. As I'm doing right now, I'm talking too much. Now I'm losing track of I can feel myself losing track of the main narrative. Which was first, why do we I lost it. Because avatar. You being second guessing. There you go. We caught ourselves. Recall, I guess. But you would like to be a bit more coherent, if that makes sense. It is fun doing this high, because high you get more aware of where you stray. Like as I'm doing right now, you see, as I'm straying, I'm talking about different subjects. It's like a side one. I don't know how to frame it. Right now I'm just looking like a timeline, a straight line, and just going like this. Straying on, and then you just go back. But I can probably imagine it a bit differently. To see really what is the thinking process of how do people really see the world. We'll get there. One step, I'm going too deep. We don't want to lose track. So losing track of how people see you. You know what I mean? I guess this is okay. I see what I'm getting. Okay, now I'm getting the connections now. It's because I'm realizing there might be of overthinking. And this, I should use this month. Okay, January, you can do that overthinking and like really personalize it. You know, be like every 3 times a week, I'm giving you guys quality where it's like it's engineered for a certain thing. It's engineered for a certain, like, I want you to, this is entertainment. Oh, this is entertainment, but there's learning to it, so it should integrate easier for you guys. You know, it's more digestible. Or this is more like right now. This is more uncut. This is more into the like really the thinking process of it. I don't know how I do things, how I think. The raw into the mind. I knew it's about repackaging sometimes, you know. I'm realizing one thing, because my thing is I want to get so good at learning where I just know specifically I can now get more deeper into engineering. And one point I want to get to is to a point where you could be smoking, drunk, but I have engineered in a way where you were just able to sit down and watch this because it's engaging. It caught your attention. Not only that, it caught your attention, now it retains your attention, and bits by bits you're just hearing stuff, you know. It's like I'm programming you in a sense. You hear it, but it's for good. You're learning. I don't know why I know how to do business now. You know, I just know it's common sense. Not that hard. People are gonna try to make it hard. I'm trying to, I guess the goal right now, since I am saying these things, but now it's just like, okay, I gotta get to a point right now. I could guess that has to be part of my brand, where it's like, okay, I know this nigga's smart. But I mean, one of the smartest, and you know, so he's telling me, bro, that this is easier. He's telling me, like, nah, I'm say easy. Okay, now I'm getting two pound, or is it, But yeah, Avatar. Making sure my whoever likes me now. So January is more thriller. Okay, I see what I'm saying. So right now this is more raw and uncut, and I'm not quite sure. It's more improvised. As you can see, I'm just improvised. It's just, I don't really know how you guys are gonna gauge it, if it's working, if it's not, if it's like, I might throw some people off. Like I said, it's like Gary, he swears. But who knows, nigga, we might actually be good. We might actually be cool. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those, you know. So, but I do have an awareness of some people might be thrown off by me. You know, now January is when I'm getting into the world. It's like, I got a frame for certain places, but I just don't want to lose a sense of authenticity. You know what I mean? I'm like, you trainers, you know. Channel, YouTube, Insta, just like this. So right now we're in the set, we're saying, what are we doing now? Okay, so this is a strategic plan. We have gone into planning mode or strategy. The reason I'm talking is because, okay, I'm trying to do a little bit of strategies. January, as we said, writing that shit down. We are going to call this January, January. You know, this is not even the reason I picked up the phone. I was about to tell you guys my promises, yo. But let's get back to that shit. January. I want to make it more. This is refine. You're gonna refine. Okay, November. So now we're November, December. birthday coming up. Crazy. Okay, well, I feel like I should get more serious on my nigga. I'm getting old. I'm not trying to be, definitely not trying to be 30 and still, complaining like this nigga. I'm good. I just not where I can't even perceive that, to be quite honest with you, bro. 30 and living like this never in my life. Now, I don't know how you adults been doing this shit, bro, for so long. I'm gonna dive in the deep end and I'm gonna learn how to swim. I'm seeing that waterfall coming, bro. I'm not falling with you guys. I'm a crazy 30, nigga. 30 years old, 35, and you still breaking. Ooh, I seen some of the other guys, the old guys, bro. They look like, they don't look like they're running the same. I don't know. I'm like, never. I'm good. I think I seen enough. No kids. So we gonna go in the deep end, and nigga, we gonna swim. Kids, bro, we gonna learn, nigga. That's what I've been doing. Man, I just didn't know I was gonna track a couple of sharks. That's all I thought. I was gonna track that many sharks, And I'm like, oh shit. I'm surrounded by sharks, nigga. I didn't know that shit. I'm like, now you gotta fight sharks, nigga. You gotta swim. You gotta, now you trying to support other people too. I'm like, nigga, you trying to catch your breath at the same time. I'm like, interesting analogy that my brain came up with, yo. Interesting. On the spot, how did I think of that? And how did I get my thinking process? Did something trigger me to boom, boom, boom? Is it a little bit individual thing? So many questions, yeah. Oh my days. December, okay, now this is what we call a practical study. Practical study, apply everything that you learned. Apply everything you learned. Okay, practical study. Goal, integrate the knowledge I've learned more. Deepening it is mastery, leaning more into the mastery. So it's gonna take some recall on my years. So would you say stop? I want to say, would you say stop learning? You know what I'm saying? Stop learning. Let me stop studying and just rely on your thing and see how well you can do just relying on your practical study. For me here and do this. So I'm seeing, okay, I should have a process, but it's a process gonna be fun after this practical study, one step at a time. Okay, I could do that. That could be a nice strategy where I could still. No. I like study, but I see what I mean. What is the priority? Is practical study the priority, or should I just I should focus on more information, or consuming more information? Oh, I see. Okay, process. Should I be focused on the consumption of the information, or more I don't have the film, rely on my memory. What is it called? What do I call it? I know I framed it. I know what I mean, but the reorganization, the reorganization. I mean, so the digestion of it, of the information. How did I frame it in my? I should have wrote this in my notes. I'm gonna write it in my notes. It's in my phone, but if I take it, the video is gonna end. It's in my notes. It's in the phone. I'm gonna integrate that information on the book. But I'm thinking of it. Okay, I see what I'm doing now. It's like you're kind of seeing it, you're picturing everything, you're reaffirming everything. If I have to resume now the video, probably what I've been doing is I'm trying to see if I've consumed enough. I'm saying I've consumed enough information. I believe so that I consume. Now it's time to go to the digestion of it. Okay, in the process of the digestion, I can digest more the vital minerals, maybe reject the ones I see. So digest the vital things and reject, poop out the stuff I don't really need. Or should I keep digesting? Should I keep consuming and digesting at the same time? Or more have a reader pace? Or it's a prioritization thing. So practical stories like digest. I'm trying to frame it in a correct way where seeing everything connects, reorganizing everything. What I'm doing is I'm organizing my mind, if that makes sense. It's gonna get to the point where I just know every part of my brain is memorized. Okay, now I'm just thinking. This is just I'm in a thinking process right now. So this is AD. Or not like, right now I'm just I'm in this mode. So now I can really monitor the mind a bit more. Okay, why did that happen? Boom, boom, boom. Why did I think that? How does the mind work? It's the inner workings, I'm trying to get into the mechanics of it. But it's gonna be practical because now I can connect everything. I can see everything. Now I can just, I should do with the practicality of it. Am I doing this for doing it? Just practical. So if I'm thinking of doing that, I'm practical, so I do have a reason for doing that. It's just not for the sake of doing it. Practical organization, learning to learn. I realize it's how you organize stuff and reorganize it. Then awareness. So I'm trying to organize it in a way so I can build an awareness. To make the awareness about a lot easier. Right now it's just more chaotic. We're just trying to build an awareness, build patterns, build constructs that help for now, and then we'll find the best way to frame how the mind works. I guess a new way of thinking of the psyche. Whatever. People know Capricorn steady, practical city, hang on here, No, I know I have to say practical study first, and then yes, we can consume. So should I reframe my whole study system? I have this study I framed. My study system, and it's the way I see the process of learning to learn. And now I'm kind of seeing, maybe can I reframe the study session and change it a little bit and tweak it. I'm in the practical study of being a counselor. But you're trying to make your first million. Yeah, it's part of the brand. But now your priority is counselor, and you so happen to be trying to make a first million, and you so happen to and you don't gotta know. First million, I can't see. Okay, so I do want to make my first million, and I do want to apply certain things, and I know a lot of money is going to come over time if I just work on the brand and if I, follow this practical. You see, for but I do want to consume, because I'm like, what if there is like not I'm gonna say quick way of making a million, but there's like other ways of making, what if I have to sell a product, like that's trending or something? I could just make a couple 10,000, a couple 5 bands, you know what I'm saying? That's the way. So I do want to have, I'm trying to build awareness. I'm trying to see opportunity. I'm trying to be able to see opportunity, even though the W counts. So there is going to take, this brand is going to take a while, and I know delayed gratification, it's going to be good at the end, but I'm just trying to quote, I guess this works too to like a country. I guess it's just like, you don't want to tell the people, boom, we're gonna do this, like a big goal, we're gonna make $1 billion, and just like, and it's, you put all these people into this, you make a promise to them, you make a promise, we're gonna do this, and boom, you end up not doing it, and it just falls off. You just lose the trust of the people, so I know it's like it takes, it's small increments, like, okay, there's consistency. I think people value more consistency. I'm not gonna tell you here, like, I'm the best right now. I'm consistently getting better. And the reason I'm putting online is to show, okay, yes, this guy is consistently getting better. At least we know there's consistency and there's trust, and that builds trust. But at the same time, it just, let's say you do run a country, you do want your people to be better, nigga. You want your people, like, you're just like, okay, I know this is like the long-term play, but let's see, like, are we missing a couple of things? What are we not seeing, to make this a bit faster, or not faster, or more innovative? It's something I'm not, like, you think, like, what am I not seeing to make this more easier, or this is like a bang for the buck, or something, like a piece of the puzzle that you're not seeing that can just change the whole play, if that makes sense. You're fucking around, you think you say, you can tell them, the country, we can get there, but it's gonna take, this is the practical steps, realistic. Next thing you know, bro, it could have took you like 4 years, 5 years, and just because you just didn't think of that, that one thing that would just, like the biggest constraints, that's how you gotta focus on the constraints first. But then, like, maybe you look at it differently and just like, that's what I obsess over, I'm like, what am I not seeing, Maybe that's why I keep consuming. It was like, why am I seeing something wrong? But I'm good. But I was losing my balance now. It's more to a practical study. I have to apply to the best of my ability. It's been this process. Who knows? Yes. Just to resume. Okay, you will learn more by doing. It's time to be more practical. January, you can refine. I love that. We're preparing for January. January is basically where I'm officially feel like I'm running. Just November, December is just to get a head start. It's a head start over the year. So just preparing me for the next year. What do I want to learn before January comes? My practical study is okay. I already said it. I want to be able to do 50 push-ups consecutively. I mean, this is standard, dude. That is to fit this. How did I frame it? What was my? It was health, of course, wealth, boom, boom, and the goals of counseling, ADD. I don't go too deep onto that. Okay, now, 50 push-ups, goals. Know everything I need to know about sales. Okay. About sales, about business, mastery over business and stuff. Okay, mastery over business. So this is gonna help me with the mastery of it. Apologize. Some of my notes are in the phone, so it's kind of hard, like, to get the retrieval part. So I'm trying to get my phone, my notes, but the camera is gonna, but it's okay. It's helping me with making me practice with recall, making me feel okay where I lack. Well, I'm not too focused with the words, like understanding the words, like LTV, core alpha is more the pattern, if that makes sense. I memorize more of the patterns in the words than the words, if that makes sense. I can understand how this particular action or behavior fits in the thing. And okay, you frame this as an LTV, you frame this as a core offer, you frame this as that's how you frame it. Okay, it's basically, bro, getting rid of the gibberish in a sense. I'm like, I feel I should lean more. Should I lean more into understanding I feel like you should understand certain things. It helps with communication and talking to our people, but at the same time, I'm more focused on the deepening of the understanding, and really getting the bullshit out and really see it for what it is, if that makes sense. You could, I think that's for learning too, to make learning easier. Like, I feel like some people get just intimidated by the wording. It's just the same thing. Like, you already know what that is. It's just like you don't know that you know. That did not make sense. But fudge it. It's like, bro, go put money into the account. Literally, you did that. You didn't know that was a deposit. That's what they call it, deposit. In another trade, the same action is gonna be called something else. You're putting something inside of something. I don't know, like, I don't want to explain it, bro. It's just the wording is just differently. I don't know why they do that. To make it complicated for no reason. Maybe because they're different. I always ask myself, is it because they're different industries and these different industries? Not industry. I won't say industry. These are different fields. This is a finance field, and this is a soccer field. This is like, boom, boom. And certain fields they build a culture. And this culture, we call this thing, and because this is cool. I guess it's the same thing for people. Slang, we personalize it to you, I guess. So I guess in that sense, I don't blame. That's why it might be different wordings for the same thing. To make it easier, like I said, you'll be surprised like how many things, same action, just different wording, and in different fields. If you see it's the same action, it's called different things, and you don't. And sometimes you just like it's the process of relearning those things, and you realize, okay, you already know those things. It's just the wording and shit. It's like, actually no, it's not. It's the process of how many people already know are probably intuitively good at other things that they don't know they are. But they just get intimidated by it. It's like, because it's like, all those words, I don't understand the word. But little did you know, it's like you do. You probably, like, maybe your experience with this X, like Z, is actually making you practical for this certain type of thing, and you don't even know it. It's just because it's a barrier of, knowing, there's a barrier, a little curveball and a little there. So I'm trying to really, in a sense, maybe look at the board from up and see what we are not seeing, in a sense, like really take away the bullshit and see what mechanics can really speed up the goal, the main goal. See what we're not seeing. How can we, if it, I guess just if after I say in one word before, because I think I was just getting too deep, is efficiency. How can we improve efficiency? What are levers that we are not seeing? What are levers that we are not seeing that it can give us leverage? I think that was give us leverage. Leverage was an unnecessary word. That's hopefully my son. But kids, why? Nigga, you gotta speed this shit up, nigga. You're crazy. This shit crazy, bro. You think I'm gonna die before there's a flying fucking car, nigga? I'm old enough where the old movies, when they say this was gonna happen, we passed it and nothing happened. 2020, 2010. My nigga. Remember that movie, bro? Remember my bus was we're gonna die. But nah, all those movies they say 19 something was gonna happen. All that shit passed, bro. All the books, nigga, all that shit happened, bro. Nigga, you think I'm gonna die before I see a flying car, before I see, nigga, the moon? Nigga, I'm gonna touch the moon, nigga. I'm gonna see space, nigga. If space don't exist, nigga, that crazy, bro. I'm too conspiratorial, but I'm saying, like, people are telling me, like, I'm like, it's one of those, we got a point where we're gonna verify it for ourselves, just for the peace of mind, just for the peace of mind, I know, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know, nigga. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I just believe it because the smart people, everybody's saying it is what it is. This is how it's supposed to be, and this is. So I'm just okay with it. You know what I'm saying? But deep down, I'm like, I don't know. You're telling me the Earth is round? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's always been thought. The Earth is round. Like, I still believe that, nigga. Like the Earth is round or circular or oval or whatever you want to call it. Just circular, spherical. You know what I mean? And you go, if a flat earth tells me, nigga, I'm like, remember the first time hearing about that shit, bro, I'm like, I don't know, nigga. That's why just for sometimes get to a point where it's like, I know there's so much I do not know, but certain things you can just confirm by just seeing it for your own eyes, you know what I mean? So I need to go see that shit. And that's why when people lie, it adds to the unknowingness, that's why I hate liars, is you add to the unknowingness. I'm like, nigga, you better, now you make me want to know now even more. It's like, shit, how much are you lying about? How much is creating, you're creating confusion. You don't even know it. Okay, this nigga. But let's get deep. I got to be honest, I just got to see space. I gotta see. I just don't want to get slowed down by y'all incompetence. If I'm being quite honest with you, and sorry for my language, I just want to speed things up. I don't want to be 20, 100 years to figure out shit that we could have figured out right now. And these niggas are striving. I'm like, I don't know why we're waiting. I don't want to wait till I'm dead, to see a couple of things. I just want to get to a point where we get, like I said, I always say that we're glad to be alive at this time, but it's like more like, I think we're eventually going to do X, Y, Z. We're eventually going to, why is it eventually not right now? And what am I not seeing for it to be not right now? That's why I obsess over it. It goes to the thinking process, overthinking. Maybe that's why it adds to my thinking process, honestly. It's like, what am I seeing? Am I seeing this differently? Could I see this differently? Can I integrate it? Yeah. You're telling me I'm like, bro. I guess idealistically, I just feel. I said idealistically. I guess we can use that word. We can use that frame. The way I frame things is very important for me, is because, and that's why I said again, I am. Maybe that was also why I'm overthinking of. I'm like, I'm gonna refine it in January, and now I feel like now, okay, I should do a practical, is because I do not fully understand. And the reason I even took time to even do videos. Of course, it's weird to talk into camera, but it's also like you don't know how people are gonna take it. Because I know when you use certain words or you frame it in certain ways, I know it's going to integrate in your mind. So that's why I understand, in a sense, marketing or repackaging stuff. Reframing things. I understand how certain words can say certain things, how it can affect certain things. I understand certain things, And you're like, okay, I understand. They're just repackaging. If you're really, that's why it says an avatar. Pick an avatar, because the way you frame it, your avatar is gonna understand this a lot better. If you talk to a different avatar, now you gotta repackage it, reframe it, so that the avatar understands this. Well, that is same thing, bro. And it's very apparent, But what's crazy in the grand scheme of things, because I'm seeing this in a different way, and the more now my counselor mind is going. That's how I'm more framing now. My counselor mind is going and seeing it in a way of this avatar. I feel like there's a main avatar, and you have to talk in this certain type of way in society. You have to talk in society because you gotta fit this avatar, or these invisible archetypes, these invisible avatars that we gotta live up to, instead of being yourself. I'm just happy, nigga. We're born in this time. Only thing holding me back is being myself, nigga. Word, say no more, nigga. Nigga, that shit no more. I'm out here, buddy. Nigga, I'm at a point where you can't die. You can't die from saying your truth. You can't die from your freedom of speech. I'm taking full advantage of those rights. I'm not gonna lie, yo. See, but yeah, it does feel sometimes like you gotta fit one avatar. You gotta talk one specific way. You gotta frame things in one specific way. It gets weird. And I don't like that they're controlling the channels now. You gotta go to these channels to get what we want. We gotta go to these channels. If you're not getting things from our channels, yeah, I'm right here. Our channels. It's just you're afraid to be looked at differently, something like that. But there are independent, how do you see one of the first channels? First channels I see more, what do you call them, like commercialized stuff. I don't know. My mind is going deeper into that one channel, that metaphor, or like comparison of information, or just you're connecting of information. Connecting. Hopefully this helps y'all, realizing you just pickleboard, your mind is naturally gonna go. You're gonna make connections, it's naturally gonna do that, bro. You're intuitively gonna do it to your own thing, whatever you're going through, whatever you like, it's intuitively gonna go. It's right. What do you know? What do you like? Where do you wanna go? Like everything, You might see things a different way. Like, oh, I like these things. I might see, or you might see a gap. You might realize, oh, there's a gap in this industry. Even though I'm not I like cars. Let's say I like cars. Oh, I know a little bit about parts. I know the main parts of it. I won't say I'm a mechanic, but I know certain parts of it. I know this. I know that. Oh, I like racing. I see all the cars. But now I gotta, even though I'm not really that good of a mechanic, and I have these other things, like I just car shows, boom, 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 but you're seeing that, okay, I'm seeing that certain people lack certain parts. and now you're making connections, you're just like, okay, I'm seeing a gap. I know, even though I'm not a part guy, I can see that there's a gap. If I'm the person that sells that thing that they're missing, let me go see, how do I research, AI, ask, how do I get those parts? Okay, let me just frame it, let me sell something out. You got your own, it's really that, bro. A lot of people are smarter than they think they are. It's just that they don't take the time to organize their thoughts. Sometimes, a lot with me, when I meet a lot of people, I talk to them, I often pull something out of them, and they talk and they frame things, and they're thinking, they give me their ideas, and I tell them, okay, that's very smart, it's cool that you have that in you. It can be me talking to a stripper, me talking to a homeless person, you just understand, okay, they have a sense, they can put two and two together. They have that mechanism, they have that. It's just the way it's framed for them, it's like they don't understand how much they know, so they're framing it as like, I'm not really smart. There's no, you are, you have it. It's just sometimes maybe just sitting down. Maybe some of you are anxious, you can't sit down, and just organizing, just organizing. It takes time, I mean? I understand not everybody has that, but there's definitely a lot more smart people than you think there are. It's just that, like I said, it's like they have it in their brains. It's there in their brains. It's just now making those connections. Just how can I make that shit easier for you? That's why I'm very, I think, obsessed with learning, understand it. That's why I'm very, maybe hard, even on education, on everything, stuff like that. Cause nigga, I think that would be the biggest one, to be honest. That would be a big lever. I think that might be a hidden lever that we don't even know about. I might just utilizing our resources better. I feel like we do not value the main resources that we have, the human resource. It's all about water, where's the hum, I got trades, we gotta do this, we gotta help this, like, nigga, what about us? How can we take care better of our people? You know what I mean? How can we utilize, they have the talent, let's just actually think about it. Let's go, it's like, okay, how are we fucking up as the leaders? What are we, what are we not seeing? Just, it's like, I'm just done with stupid shit. Like, stop fucking fighting about stupid shit, nigga. The fact that these niggas are pushing that stupid shit, I'm like, nigga, let's move off this conversation. I'm not saying this because I'm a dickhead, I'm woke. It's just, we've been having this conversation since the beginning of a fucking time. Let's move, nigga, let's move. Like, let's go. Let's get to the point where we learn. We're eventually gonna get there. Blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to get rid, I don't know, it's like a mechanism I see. Like, how do we, the only time we grow is through war. We decide to just do crazy things, and we make crazy things, and now we're technically a lot more advanced. But why is it always during war? Why is it always we have to wait till war for us to just realize we can do so much more, we can be alone? I mean, I'm just like, what is that mechanism that we're lacking, I'm so not, these are just patterns I see. Oh my god. I swear, bro, not cold. You guys heard about the Cold War? You know what that is, bro? That's just, nigga, we're just flexing. Like, we're just like, nigga, I'm gonna do that better than you. What are you talking about, bro? I'm gonna do that better than you, nigga. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is an ego thing, bro. It's like when we have ego, it's like, nigga, I'm gonna go to the moon, nigga. We're gonna go. This is like it is funny, bro. If you look at politics, bro, you look at it from a different lens, it's actually a funny thing, bro. Instead of politics, I look at it as humans. This is the type of human I'm dealing with, this like. Instead of seeing it as like, okay, it's like a person. I see like a personality in a sense. I associate with a personality, I guess, or feeling. Like I just feel like I'm just like, these niggas got pissed. They're just trying to flex. I got a bigger dick. No, what you talking about, nigga? I got a bigger dick, nigga. Or my house is better, bro. You talking my house is, nigga, my car is better, bro. I just got that V12 engine. You got a V12 engine, bro. My car can go underwater, fam. He said his car can go underwater. Yo, fix that. Get my car, bro. Make it fly, bro. Sir, we don't know how to make a car. It's impossible. I don't care. Figure it out, bro. Here's $2,000, nigga. Figure it out, bro. Boom, boom, boom. Put some thing and put their minds together. Okay, sir, we figured it out. Hey, blessings. Hey, yo, you see your car can go underwater, nigga. My car can fly. His car can fly. I thought that was impossible. I thought, nigga, make my car fly, but making my car fly a lot faster than his, yo. Man, you know, he's like, we're, you know, I'm just like, that's really how I think about it sometimes, bro. I'm just like, how do we, because we know it's like impossible. We keep going to like, okay, we can't. I just have this undeniable belief in humans that we are eventually, even not now, we are eventually going to figure it out. You know, we are eventually going to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure it out now. The truth is going to come out. We're going to go be like, oh my damn. We're going to see the world in a different place. You know, like, okay, we didn't know it was this bad or something like that. Or we can't allow this to happen again. So we're going to find a new system, a new way of doing things that doesn't allow that to happen anymore. And it seems so like this is, you know, like a process. I'm going to skip that process, you know what I mean? Like, or it might go a different way, bro. I don't know. I'm just like this loops where I'm just like, nigga, fuck, are we going through the same loop? I'm like, this is a whole hellish loop, bro. I'm like, I know sometimes I be scared to say that. I'm like, what if it's purposeful? I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm like, what if it's purposeful? Like, some people actually just like it that way or something. I don't know. But I'm moving track. I'm going more into venting. Let's go back into studying. Study, okay, coding. Okay, I get what I mean now. It's just getting more. Let's resume. I was getting worried because I feel like I was consuming a bit too much because I've been doing this for years. So I'm like, maybe it's a mental masturbation, like he says. Let's go focused. And there was a lack of personalization. So now I'm personalizing it to me for my current goal of being counselor of Ward 23. While I am making my first million, while I am also trying to be the best French rapper, now best French rapper, but I know how to production. I used to play at church. I'm very good at production. So maybe that production could help me Toronto. Okay, now it's connecting everything together. That's what everything I've been doing is connecting everything. Because before these were all separate, if that makes sense. They were individual in their own lane. Now it's integrating, so now it's part of the whole plan. Everything is helping each other. It's an ecosystem. And it's been getting a lot better, taking these different elements and putting it into an ecosystem and a more digestible system. Sometimes I'm like, what should I focus on? Should I focus more on business? Should I focus more on counselor? Should I watch more counselor reviews? And I'm like, nah. I think, in a sense, for being counselor is the most important thing. I think for me is just to understand the people and to inspire them. That's the journey I'm going through. Is if I can be, because I'm like, okay, these like niggas are older than me, they're lawyers, they're or so maybe I should learn every code, maybe I should memorize every law or something, like to be as, everything. I'm like, no. That's why I'm trying to get the landscape. How much do I need to apply to get? What do I need to know? Because I do tend to be, I'm trying to. I just have my mindset. I'm trying to be the best, the cream of the crop, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, counselor, nigga, I just need to be a symbol. I need to represent something, you know what I mean? And hopefully inspire people. And for now, since I'm young, still learning, rely on my team to get my blind spots. And we're eventually gonna get the team, blah, 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 blah. So now it allows me allocate. I don't need to allocate. It allows me to study more for the first million. First million, and I focus on the things that I'm good at. DW counselor, first million, best. New to view. Everything is integrating. And now it's just apply the best of the abilities. Just do it. I don't really look for too many. I'm not too quick of people knowing of advertising, Alright, we're resuming. So yep, everything's together. So we're resuming now. I feel I'm in a stage of we need to apply practical. So I need to digest. We need to digest more. And something that might help me digest and identify the minerals. And I don't really the mastery of my shit. I'm trying too hard with the connecting. It doesn't have to be digest, but I'm really in a stage now. I can't feel like I'm consuming too much, maybe, and reorganizing, realizing I just need. Okay, I see. It's okay. The problem is the constraint is I feel like I'm not applying or advertising enough. Yes, I'm going for counselor. I feel like I would officially go for in January, but why should I still advertise now while I'm doing this process now and see who likes me now, and then I can go, do all that shit, advertise. But yeah, but I think that might be the way. See who likes me now, who does it now, when I speak now. So now we reprioritize. We're now, I guess, in a part of my study system that I have not gotten to. How should I frame this? Because I feel like I didn't put this in my original learning system. Because I already know in total, like, you have to apply it, but this is my first time intentionally right now, like having to learning the learning system, having my learning system, and going through it intentionally, and seeing how everything is connecting, how information is going through it, how may I improve this system, So this is the first stage. Now, so what do we call this? So I'm relearning, I'm breaking boundaries. It is practical practicability. What should I call this? In-field practical studies. We'll call it PS for now. Fuck it. PS, practical studies. What does that do? Why do I want to do it? Because it integrates it in my mind better, encodes it better in my diet, deepens and outside, and it creates mastery. Okay, so it's good. Practical studies, we're there. So I'm saying practical studies in what sense? With everything that I know and have digested in every sense. With everything that you digested, now you are a new machine. So now you intuitively know what to do. Refine your system. Alright. So I do. If I do want to, I also want to ask something. If I do want to do something in January, how do I want my things to look? How do I want it to land? If I know there's a bunch of people that might come in January, if I'm really going and prepared for that too. So it's mostly going to be study videos and mostly going to be garage band and other things. I might do a little bit more creative stuff, other stuff. More ways of doing things. Alright. So basically everything we're doing now is good. It's good. We're just refining. Just do it more. Just do more of it. You have your avatar, you have your channel, you are the product. Tip, try to gain. Okay, yep, tip, that's good, that's a good note. While doing this, gain data, and it's a numbers game. So yeah, just numbers that I got, just put more out. So yep, we have resumed what we're doing. Yeah, so practical. So what do I have to do next? Is just put out more content. Be more practical. What can I do? So value action. What action should do is letting people know. Letting people know. I should write this down for you. So now, action. I like this pen. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. You're gonna use the purple pen, purple marker. Let's see. Action E. Marketing. Letting people action and more content. Let's see again what I like. I like that I added out what I like. I guess in the mindset, a little bit of the mindset of January. I had the mindset, like I said, I am going wide. So I'm like, maybe what other people like. So I guess now it's more a focus of what I like. I guess, so this is why it's personalized, I guess. Okay, I see what I mean. More content, what I like. Generally, should I stay with what I like? Yes, you do. You like everything. There's more. You want to make it more inclusive. You want people to like. If you repackages, people can probably. I'm not gonna lie. Huh? I was about to say, if you repackage anything, people would. You can repack. Whatever. Damn. Low key, I'm not even filming the board. I am filming the board. Okay, never mind. More content. What I like. So what should I study? Should I focus on study? Or should I study more? Yeah, I can study here. For my study should be focused on content. Should I focus on sales? Yeah, I can go sales. Sales. We're gonna read a book. Sales video. Alex. And we're gonna read two. Actually, no, we're gonna read This is Marketing. Self Golden. This is Marketing. I want that before. I would like to know these things before January. If I have a sense, okay, this is marketing, I have a intricate, okay, this is marketing, and that is going to help my current marketing process. Boom, boom. So what can I do now? And this is going to help me apply, refine this, more content, sales. Okay, I might integrate a bit of sales into my content, so my content might transform into a not selling, but because I'm officially content is, this is marketing too. Marketing is content too, and it's a sales script, so it's both. The content can have elements of sales and marketing. I am in fact selling myself right now. I am the product, and I am marketing myself through content. So sales might help me. Okay, how do I get your attention? And the first thing, how do I make you stay? How do I make you interested? How do I make you? How do I get leads? Because a lot of you are probably gonna watch the content, but how do I sell myself? Like where you guys are underlying, yeah. And that seems so. Sales video, Alex. This is marketing. Okay. So I can do those two things for this month. For now, going on. That's what we're doing, I guess. Is we're gonna let people more content. Letting people more know. What does that mean? Letting people know. Be more specific. I'm not be more. What actions? Be more specific. More content. Anything, honestly, more, whatever you can do for more content, even if it's like this, even if it's, not well, just release and see what it is, and January get better. Like I said, the Mr. Beast method, just release 100, bro, will get better after that, buddy. And yeah, and sales and marketing will get better, and January is okay. Now I can sell myself more. I can market myself more. I should so basically be what would I like to be for January. I would like to be, I guess, I would love to be comfortable. Since knowing, I'd like to be more. How can I frame this better as selling myself to the public? I'm not selling myself. Never letting people know. I'm trying to capitalize it. How can I frame this so I understand? It makes it easier for every information to fall in. I'm priming. This question is priming everything. It's gonna help give context or change in context, change the environment. It might change the landscape or how I look at the landscape. But basically, I just don't want to get comfortable. I am the really seek where do I want to be in general. How do I imagine January to be? Confident, healthy, good, and confident in my abilities. Word. Okay, more content. This is marketing. Feel confident in my abilities and a proper system in place. So now I got a content system, I got learning to learn, I got, how do I a proper system in place, having fun. This is long term, a proper system. We're gonna put structure. Yes, my structure. Yep, I think we'll end it with this pretty. Now, you say if I'm gonna watch, I don't know if I'm gonna record it, I'm gonna watch the Alex Moon video. It's like a couple, like an Asian couple, bro. I like couples, yo. So they're working together, getting money. I'm gonna study that, see if I understand. Why am I studying it again? I gotta make it 10th. It's going to integrate. I'm gonna study this video. Is going to integrate more. Perhaps it might say things I might not know. And it's helping me with the terms too. Watching more of the videos helps me with the terms. I don't have to like memorize it. It's like the LTV, like recurring terms I get there. Okay. Do you feel you can watch something else that would bring more? I could, but I guess it is for fun. Did you say that? Yeah, it's for fun. I'm gonna record it then. You have a certain place because now you got everything you need to do, and that kind of deviates because you were trying to watch the sales, and you might as well go to that sales video right away. Touche. That's very true. Let's say you always gotta learn a bit more. There you go. This video will help me gauge where I'm at and what I'm missing. So yeah, I can do that. It's gonna help me gauge. Do I know enough? Do I not know enough? These are things I can't forget. And also, I'm online though. It also helps me like have that mindset of how can I apply what he's doing to my business. Like how can I? What are my restraints? I was doing this with, I don't know if you guys are doing. I was like a property manager. So, and I really liked it. It was fun, because everything was like, I can see everything. Everything was there. Everything, you can see the system. Now it's just about getting better. I think before I end the video, I think me versus now, let's say real quickly, let's end it with that. What were things that I would improve? I would give advice to my younger self for into the business. I would say I think my younger self wanted to focus again the product better. Like I said just now, you want everything to be better. You don't want to show everything yet. But your failures, you kind of want to get there when it's the final product, when you're more refined and everything. Because I did want to show everything, because I believed in myself. But I did know, like, okay, if I do show this, people might see me the wrong way. It might just, in real life, it just might make my life a lot harder. It just might make my life a lot harder. But it's real life, though. But no, it's not. But even though it's the truth, you want to know that this and people are just not ready. It's like you gotta frame it differently. Or maybe I should have, and I would have. Yeah, but no, I think it's better because it just will make a lot harder for me to gain new people. I would have gotten, I'm not a bad person, but I do know that my experiences might shock a lot of people. It might, it might boom, boom, boom. But yeah, fam. Yeah. Yeah, so change, getting too deep in it, is I would have not focused too much on improving the project. Maybe I would have tried being a bit more authentic. I want, or no, I think I am. Yeah, I knew with this, bro. I think I'm doing everything right. Sometimes you overthink. You're going at your pace. You're getting better at your pace. Boom, boom, boom. Of course, like I said, there's people that got in the way of that process. People that just made the process a lot harder. But that's just, you get better. You fall. You get better. And it's just like I said, this is a process, and I'm trying to say, it's always been a process. You can't blame yourself for things you didn't know in the past. It's always been a process. Even now, it's a process. Like I said, eventually you'll get there. So what the fuck is missing, and why am I not seeing anything? Why am I not seeing things now? Why am I not, you're eventually gonna get there, but it's like, why am I not? What's stopping me right now from getting there? But I guess if I had to answer that question, enjoying the process. Find a way to enjoy the process more, be more patient. If I really had to say that, that's pretty much it. And that has been the hardest part, I guess. I'm gonna tell myself it's a new environment, hopefully. You don't want to be rich and miserable, yo. That's crazy. Yeah, nigga. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck with this music, nigga. I hope they don't. I hope YouTube. I don't need to be monetized for this. So don't do anything to. I'm not getting no pay. These niggas about to. I'm not showing you right. No, not right here, nigga. My bad. Right here. Nigga. Okay, I want to see it. Hold on, let me advertise. So the owner, like the YouTube channel doesn't get mad at me and shit. It is Study Sonic Focus. If y'all want to check it out for yourself, there's other ones. I don't want to use the C word because maybe YouTube will put that word and be like, okay, I'm gonna check if he said that word. So now it's triggering my algorithm to actually check, but alright, nigga. I'll be safe.